Well, it's a good thing I went to mute my mic because I forgot that it was already mute, and that would have been awkward. For real though, I'm gonna mute it for 1 sec because I was feeling too lazy to put up the pop filter, and now I'm like, screw it. It only takes like 2 seconds, and it's only for the best. Alright, and put that back on before I forget. Alright, and now that I got URL, yeah, let's just open up Discord. If nothing else, I can just throw the link in my video stream. Titles, self, set all. Alright. Kind of funny having 2 casual streams in a row, but title's kind of self-explanatory. Everyone's playing the new Pokemon games. I refuse to get them until after I beat this game. And it's like we're at the point where people are putting enough hours in the games to get shiny, so I'm seeing it on my feeds, and I feel way overdue to my next shiny in Legends Arceus. What's next to unwieldy armor? I'm pretty sure I have like 10. These are all evolution items, and I have like 10,000 of them already. So I swear, one of these times I'm actually gonna schedule a live stream for more than I'm gonna have an idea when I live stream more than a day in advance, and you'll actually get advance notice before I go live. But that's just the nature of the casual streams, just what I feel up to. And speaking of, I may not even. It's mostly just because like I haven't really been in a good mood to do much of anything today, so I was gonna play this anyways. I'm finally feeling enough up to at least recording something, so I figured a casual stream would be a fair compromise, just so I can, before I end off the day, I can at least say I did something. I tried to go out walking earlier, but the weather sucked, so I like literally drove through the worst of the snow just to like get out of the car to start walking. Realized I did not feel up to walking, and then drove all the way back, and that kind of just dampened my mood for the entire day. And just hot chocolate's really good, and I think it's all credit to hot chocolate, to the reason that I'm actually streaming and not like in bed or something. Yeah, give me one more sec. I was gonna say I probably need some water to go with this, but I remember I have some water already in the room. It's just on the other side of the room. Mm-hmm. Oh. Alright. Yeah, you know what? I probably don't even need that headphone for YouTube if because I don't got YouTube. I don't got alerts set up for YouTube, so why even have my headphones on for the computer on? It's just over redundant. Yeah, I guess I could use more of these. really out of Sky Stones already, though? I guess I have been abusing the Jet Balls a lot, but still. Probably could afford to sell some of these Tumblestones to... You know what, I will do that. Sell some Tumblestones and compensate for all the other stuff I've been buying. I could probably easily get away with selling a good 100 dozen, and the money's not worth it, but makes me feel better about buying so many of the Sky Stones. And I might as well make these because I will use them. 51's a good amount. I'll definitely at least be back here. And you know what? I never use the scatterbangs, but I might as well restocking those supplies because the stream's gonna be nothing but finishing the Pokedex, shiny hunting, and filling out research. So there's probably a lot of, because I never use the scatterbangs, there's probably a lot of research tied to scaring away Pokemon, so I might as well make them now and actually use them while they're actually in my inventory. Oh, I can make one more stick. I have so many. I think a long time ago, before I really realized the power of sticky globs, I made the mistake of selling all my mud balls. You know what? That doesn't sound any worse than Ball of Mud as far as I'm concerned. So let's stay. And of course, it's like the one material you can't actually just buy. So I sold it before realizing that it was actually worthwhile. And so now I'm always like scavenging. It's always the one material I never have enough of. One more revive just for the heck of it, I guess. And I guess while I have the material, I can make a few more of those. It's a little overplaced, but I can. It wouldn't hurt to have a few more Ultra Balls. I'm sure I got the money to. I'll get this money back. Alright, yeah. This is a solid supply of material. This should at least, like, get me for one mass outbreak. It should probably be playing for a couple mass outbreaks, actually. And then from there, if I need more, I can just go back and restock on stuff. But I kind of just want to hop on right into it. Okay, so since there's nothing going on, I think first thing I want to do is get this taken care of. So I never got a chance to actually show off my progress on the Pokedex. When I do, I think the hole in it's gonna be relatively obvious. So we're good. For a bit. Don't have a nursery room though, but I think because you battle one in the game, that's good enough for the Arceus sake. I did Google how to evolve this thing just the other day, and it's so niche and specific. I just don't think I'm ever gonna get around to actually doing it. Like, you have to have the item, which I caught on to the item part right away, but I can never. But of course, you can't just have the evolution item. You have to wait until the night of a full moon, which I don't even think you can tell in the game when it's a full moon, and then evolve it. You know, though, 10 years community day should have gave that away to me, because you need to wait. You can't evolve in Pokemon Go unless it's a full moon. But if like, no, surely they wouldn't do something that obtuse in a video game. In Pokemon Go, it at least makes sense because it's based in the real world. So if you want to know when it's a full moon, you just look outside at night and you can see how full the moon is. Plus, the game shows you the weather right in the app. There's that too. And they have this nice fancy new graphic of when it is a full moon in game that you actually, when it is time of the full moon, you actually see a full moon in game. Cool feature, but point being, I'm all ready to evolve this thing the next time I notice that it's a full moon, but I only just realized not too long ago the reason I don't have that evolution yet. It's just like it's continuing the trend of Pokemon games of evolutions that seem so obtuse that I don't know how you figure it out without Googling. Spiritomb, yeah, I still need to do that side quest, but it counts as seen, and that's good enough for me. That being said, if we find any more wandering wisps and all that, of course I'm going to pick them up. I always pick them up when I see them. Just with all the time I spend in the game, I still haven't seen every one of them. This is another one that stumped me. Like, I was trying to figure out how to evolve him myself. I had like this Basculin of mine all the way up to like level 80, and I only got this X entry because I caught a lucky break, and during one of the mass outbreaks, there was actually a Basculin, and I kind of had a feeling that with mass outbreaks that I find an evolution there as well, and so I did, and I found like, not only did I find the Basculegion, I found an Alpha Basculin and an Alpha Basculegion. That was like the highlight of the night of that play session. So since I had that anyways, I decided to Google it, and of course, like, yeah, recoil damage to get it. Surprisingly, I haven't done this one yet. I definitely have the stuff to do it. I guess I just, when I was trying to do all the other item evolutions, I guess I forgot to do that one as well. I guess same thing with Gliscor and Probopass. I have to actually find somewhere. I'm sure there's an area in the game that's like an electric current, but I don't remember where off the top of my head. So you see, there's a few missing entries, a few things I haven't completed yet, but none that haven't been completely unseen as is until, yeah. One of these I can't get because I never bought Brilliant Diamond and Pearl. Thankfully, it doesn't count. The other two, it's that obtuse thing that you basically have to Google if you don't already have the game. So I'm getting to that Googling part right about now. So you need to have a very specific combination set of Pokemon on your team to start off with. Let's see. You have a Buizel. Surely I have one of those still. Manatike. Oh, I definitely know I have those because I never got rid. Back when I had those dual shinies, I always held on to a good handful of those. And Overquill. What was it? That was like in my party box not too long ago. Oh, and it still is. So we got those three. In the evening, use the Basculin to swim between two giant rocks. And then there's a chime. And you have to do it specifically at the evening. Well, At least we're getting it done and over with. So I'll never have to worry about this side quest again. I swapped over to OBS and so I was black and I'm like, wait, was the stream not recording this entire time? It doesn't really feel like evening yet. And I'm sure it'll get dusk by the time I get over to the giant rocks. I guess, like, it stands out like a sore thumb, so there's at least that. And I guess I could also fast travel, but you never know what you'll find along the way. Also, I guess practice my slow motion throwing. Be careful if I don't want to accidentally run into a quillfish, I suppose. Oh, was that a basculin? Well, it's a gonsulin now. Hold on. Oh, I guess just... I thought that was a funny looking rock. Could've sworn it was material to pick up. Yeah, I know you see me, you little Roman raid. Ask me if I care. Alright. So, just gotta swim between the rocks. Oh, there's... You hear something that sounds like a cry and a boulder shifting in the distance. Do I want to go after the Alpha Gyarados? I hate catching things in the water, but it's free money, if nothing else. I mean, I was prepared to run the second that didn't work, but hey, we got it. Now, I don't remember where it is, but and I don't have the guide handy. Is that new? That being said, I can't even remember the last time I fought a Tentacruel. Of course, I deposited all my Pokemon that can use electric moves. You know, this is probably easier than trying to catch it outside of battle anyways. So, False Swipe it and it should be one hit KO. And one a boom. Wow, that's only the second Tentacool I've ever caught. I guess it goes to show how little I care for the whole water thing. You know, I'll pick you up too. It's slower, but it's one less Pokeball I have to throw while on the Basculin. And that counts as a win to me. Pretty sure I caught enough memories to not have to worry about that for a bit. Alright. Where? Oh! Wisp! Hey, all my mindless wandering is gonna result in something good. I was gonna say, who knows, maybe we can, like, get the last of the stuff here, but I don't trust my luck that much. Would it be tranquil? I don't know why, I kind of just thought there would be, like, something on the map that might as well be a neon sign that says Manaphy here. But it's turned out to be worth my time to actually explore around a bit. I guess I got so many hours in this game, but yeah, I never really truly explored the area. Alright, and I see that guy in the distance. No, don't. And he's gone. Yeah, like that was like one of the hardest ones to get for so long, just because I could pull back up the guide, but I'm not sure if I really want to. That feels like the lame way out. So I'm just conflicted. I'll probably cave eventually, but I mean, I found 2 wisps because I was stubborn and didn't just pull up the map right away. What do I gotta do with you? Everything left with you I can just grind for. So might have to look at some extra money for the research. Well, it's definitely not up here, because I do remember from playthroughs and that as in the water. But I mean, I might as well pick up everything along the way. This is... like, I don't recall it being too far away from... Oh, 2 tentacruels. You know what? A shame I really wish I had an electric type move on me now. Oh, and a tentacruel. You know, while I'm fighting and catching all these, let me just cave and look it up. Continue. Okay. It'll be a part of the map that says Seaside Hollow, I think. So I'm gonna catch me these Pokemon. Excuse me. And then once we do that, I'll just go pull up that area of the map. If nothing else, this could buy me some time to, like, get some extra moves on the research and all that. So I may as well just take my time and catch them. Definitely be much faster to catch them outside of battle, but we're in the water, so that has its own annoyances. I still can't believe I'm only like 1 wisp short before actually clearing one of these areas. Like, I haven't even cleared an area on the map, or like in the main town hub. Like, I'm still missing literally 1 wisp there as well. Maybe I should just make it night before I go back to town and just knock that out of the way, because I feel like I should have done, at the very least done that ages ago. Let's see. Oh, I thought time stood completely still when you're in Pokemon battles, but it definitely wasn't storming this hard when we started this fight. Alright. Was it on the map again? Seaside Hollow. Only issues, I don't see a Seaside Hollow on this map. I assume it wouldn't be too far away from the rock formation. Maybe if I zoom in a little bit, Sand Reach, Castaway Shore. I'm gonna just warp back to the camp, because I do recall it not being too far away. So I think I must have just been a fool and missed it. Also, I could probably like dump the other Pokemon back in the box, because I unlocked the cavern. I don't need them in the party anymore. So let's see. Oh yeah, those slots probably been taken over by tentacles at this point. Or actually, this is a full box in of itself. Probably don't really even need any of these. I'm pretty sure I have an Alpha Luxray already. Yeah, Chad, you haven't had too much experience in. Bring you. I guess you can come along too, Tiger Girl. Only I probably need to spam a few more quick moves to complete, or should I say master, your Pokedex as well. Alright, so let's try this again. Oh, you're kidding me. The last Wisp was right here at the edge this entire time. Oh, second last. But I could have sworn I would have ran into that by now. Alright, so... it's gonna keep swimming until I hit grass or a new area, but... you think that would be... if it was the next land-ish area, you think it would be right here, but it's not. That's the front of the cave. Maybe it's... no, I've been this way before. I really don't want to have to resort to looking up a video guide on this, but... oh, it's an... oh. Reflexes kicking in. Oh, of course the alpha frickin' sees me. Fine. It'd be probably easier to catch you by battling you anyways. I mean, it's 80%. This should... of course. Alright, let me see if I can find a better guide on... all I need is like a screenshot of the general area. Okay, this guide looks like it'll be a bit more useful, so I'll come back to that later. First, I want to catch this precious little big boy. This could take a bit, but I do think we'll win the war of nutrition if nothing else. And just to be on the safe side, Ultra Ball feels like overkill, but better than nothing. Because this guide at least gives me something that I assume would be on the map. Cave icon on the north side of the Bellstone cap. Oh! Oh, that's why I didn't see it on the map. Of course. Why would it show up with all... why would that have a name when all these vague stuff that is completely pointless does have a name? I see. Well, all I needed was a way to get it on the map, so that works for me. Oh, is that a big Finneon or a normal Finneon? That is big boy Finneon. Let me try once to see. Because trying to catch stuff on the water is awful, but maybe I can get this one without battling it. Oh. You know, I probably could have thrown a berry just to get it to turn around or something. But this works too. Is that the cave? That looks very cavey. Hi, Maffy. And babies. Fancy seeing you here. I mean, this should knock it out. I may be like double the levels, but still, it. Normal aerial shouldn't take it out. I don't know though. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Let me be on the safe side and use some false swipes. Of course I left the max potions in the storage. That's fine. At the rate I'm going, I may not even need to bring Snap out here to put things asleep. You know, on second thought... It's always when I'm thinking I don't need to do it. This may make it take double the time before we can attack again, but... maybe if I do that, then I could just Ultra Ball it. Alright, so... everyone's just looking. If I catch Manaphy now, then that'll make getting the final quite a bit easier. Gotcha. Big question is, do I want to take the time to put them asleep first? Because I don't even know if I want to bother swapping the Snap and then trying to... oh yeah, that's right, I have it, like... I have the really weak crippling move. I could just go for that if I want to get a few more. Well, I'm chipping it down a tiny bit before... Acid Spray is what it's called. I'm getting greedy, but... it works. And I mean, all they're doing is bubble is... so I'm fine. Ooh, that did a bit more than the last Acid Spray. Should be fine because we should be good to go though. Oh, where's the third final? There you are. so it just false swipe you into your 1 HP, Ultra Ball, and we should be good to go. Alright. That does make me want to check. So... I might have to, like, grind out some research points to actually complete the Pokedex for them, but gotta get started on it. Alright, and he's where you check in the research. I see, you call her a mysterious swimmer. It was Manphy all along. Seems Manphy is a migratory Pokemon drifting to and from the seas all long ago. It says Sea Legend. I had a jolly hard time getting a hold of this tome, but it seems to be worth it in the end. And a good chunk of selling money. I'm all down for that. How close am I to 30? You know what? I'll catch like 6 more Pokemon and settle with that. Looks like a bunch of Starlies, Starevias. If I really need to. 6 Pokemon should be easy enough to find. Nice. That's 2. You see me, but you know what? Screw you. I'll just get the supplies for all that stuff later. That's 3. Come on, Shadow. Oh, you're not moving that hard. I can totally get you. Oh. Wondering who the heck saw me. You know what? I need some fodder for strong moves anyways. And I think the main things I want to do before I put down Legends is 1, get the ending scene, 2, complete the Pokedex with everyone, and 3, master the dex entries for at least the Pokemon that have been in my main party for the majority of the adventure. Those seem like a fair set of goals. Well, I lost track of how many I've caught, but that's fine. I think, like, I'll never complain about an extra Chatot or 2. Oh, let's take out this. Oh, that's the battle button. No. You know, if I use a bear as a decoy, I could probably get this thing fairly easily. Shoot. Rock types. Do I have... Of course I don't have my sweet little friend on me. Yeah, this works too. I mean, it's mastered, but free money is free money. Alright. Oh, I never actually picked up the satchel. Just in case I run into a bad one of the flying guys along the way. Yep, turn around and make yourself even easier to catch. Wait, did you break out? No, you know, it just occurred to me the name of the person I helped out. Of course. Alright. You know what? While I'm here, and if you're... This is why I don't get anything done in Legends Arceus. This is how I still haven't even met Arceus, despite the fact that this game is pretty much dead in Game Freak size. We can do a few... You know what? Maybe I'll boop you on the head real quick. I was gonna say that could be arranged, but then I remembered I actually had a literal grass type. I was not targeting you in the slightest. Get out of here, please, though. Yeah, if even an acid spray takes it out, you're not really even worth my time. Okay. No, I want to target a tree. Okay. See something, y'all. I don't even think I really care. Right. That's what I came for. Wait, where did the Alpha Starly go? Oh, hi! You know what? Let's go, Sensei. I believe in you. Who invited you, Driftbloom? I doubt this will help, but I mean, I was gonna say I could at least now bring Snap in, but if it's spamming Blizzard, that'd be kind of risky. Oh, and I still don't have Shadow Ball and Tiger Lily either. But I'm pretty sure it's either Dark. I know the mission for taking out Driftbloom is either Dark or Ghost, so might as well get that out of the way. Doesn't one of those few complaints? One of the things that would make Legends Arceus better, like if I could check the Pokedex while in battle, it would make it so much easier to actually work around, plan my moves around that. That and checking the Pokedex for my own Pokemon without manually scrolling to them. Maybe like if I send them out to play and then I could target them like I can the wild Pokemon. That would have been a cool feature too. Another Aqua Jet wouldn't hurt. I mean, you're out here, so I might as well see what I can do. You know what? I think I'm gonna try just throwing a Pokeball without putting it to sleep. I think it's weak enough that this might just work. Nope. I mean, I could technically get away with another fast style Aqua Jet. But do I really want to bother with that? Yeah, sure. Wait, really? Because what I probably need to do is put it to sleep, but a little extra chip damage wouldn't hurt, I suppose. And then Tiger Lily can get here and go for sleep. Maybe I can get a few check marks off with my Pokedex as well. I really should be doing strong style because it's strong, because it's so inaccurate, but it works. And my hopes was if I did that, I would also be able to throw the Pokeball right away, but I'll just do it now. Yes, turn around and make yourselves even easier to catch. I say and then completely botch catching that thing all together. It's fine. Pretty sure I don't need to catch more for Pokedex, or at least if I do, I need this for the check mark of sneaking up on it. I guess I do have to catch more, I just have to catch light ones. That's not catching. That's the obliterate it button. Oops. Anyway, that should be more than plenty that I need, and if I actually want a shiny hunt, then I would have to come out here anyways for the massive mass outbreak. Because Yeah, 26. It's not quite 30. 4 more shouldn't be too hard to find. I could just catch like 2 more purlings, or just go to the beach and catch a bunch of weasel. Or hold still. 1, 2, 3, 4. And why not grab you too? Oh, you know what? I gotta beat you with rock type moves anyways. Yeah. How much time are we into the stream? How deep into the stream are we? We're about an hour in, and I have not done anything close to resembling shiny hunting yet. Oh well. This is all progress for something. It's all progress I was going to do eventually. Even that Scrooby that didn't count for anything. That's just more research that I use to get more money to catch more Pokemon. Gotcha! Okay. Oh man, I'm so close to actually having enough to check off Murkrow, but I don't see any more Murkrow around here to catch. Oh, is it just my imagination, or is that sparkly rock sparkling even more than the average sparkly rock? It probably just seems that way because it's further away. But you're in the way. Yeah, it's kind of a stretch for that to work. Also, Skorupi, who invited you to this party? If this is overkill, at least I get a check marked off for the field research. Right, got you. Yeah, this is your typical... This is the typical vibe for playing Legends Arceus with me. Maybe I bring a little extra commentary along, but this is typically how I play the game on my own time at the very least. Just like head empty, just go wherever the heart desires. Speaking of, I haven't even redeemed any of the lost and found stuff. There we go. You know what? Oh, you know, that Scrooby kind of looked like a Dratini for a second. I was like, oh my god, I've never seen a Dratini in this. And I was gonna war it back, but I mean, this Machopp's just sitting here completely unintended with his back turned to me. Why wouldn't I go through with it? And Skorupi's kind of looking in a similar boat. Alright. Now, for real, before I get distracted anymore. See Pokemon. You all can probably go in the legendary box. That's kind of looking kind of crowded. Alright, this should be 30. This should be plenty. Yep. To check in and head out. Did I accidentally... It's not the end of the world if I transferred on either those two alphas. Huh. Oh, I didn't even realize Shadow Ball was one of those ones I needed to do anyways. Oh, and I'm finally done with... Not quite done defeating them in general, but... I can just knock them out whenever I see them. I don't have to worry about anything else. Alright, surely there's at least a mass outbreak that we can go for. Maybe even a massive outbreak. I don't know if I want to do, like, hardcore shiny strats. When I say shiny hunting, I kind of more so just mean, like, hit as many mass outbreaks as possible until we get a sparkle. Because I'm not really going into it with any strategic mindset. Oh, no. I don't think I need any more evolution stones. Probably sell, oh, no, not all that, sell all those. I can probably afford to spare a few of these. Looking pretty good with that. Oh yeah, gotta check up on the farm before I forget. Oh, I forgot Kingsley's were part of the things that could show up there. And that's right, I was gonna come back here at night and take care of that last wisp. I guess next time. I'll take the long way back, just in case I miss something obvious along the way. Perfect. And I'm not really too crazy about shiny items, so it feels like we just got back from here, but this is probably our best shot with getting as many mass outbreaks as possible. Right, and get 5 of you out. You know, because I got inventory space to spare. just so I don't get caught off guard later. Yes, please. I probably need to catch a couple more of these anyways. Ugh. Growleaf might be a good idea too. Problem is because I was taking this so casually I forgot to save. Alright. I've mastered Shadot, so stick my game plan just to hit as many corners as possible. Try to get the best things I can get. Oh, why I have this down is... So I think it's a little obtuse, but I think I'm gonna like go straight for a Railu. Then swing by over to Chata. Well, maybe I'll get the Onyx too because it's right over there and be a little... Hopefully wouldn't have to climb around that much, but main three things I want to hit are Riolu, Shadot, and Togekick. Because I probably still need something from that still. And, you know, I'll put that here just because I'm never going to go that far out of my way for that otherwise. And some honorable mention marks just in case. Because, like, it'd be cool to actually... I've gotten a few shinies in the game already, but I don't think I've gotten one of a new Pokemon in Legends Arceus. So it'd be pretty cool to actually get shiny at that. I don't know if our team is perfectly prepared for trials up ahead, but considering how strong the majority of them are, should be more than good enough. I probably should have like show you all my shiny collection so far in this game so you have an idea how long it's been since the last time I've caught one. You know, I shouldn't have been using Pokeballs. Really? There's... Oh, defeat with flying. There's no just general defeat. You have to defeat them with a particular move. Well, you know what, Sensei? You do have aerial eggs. So, if I'm gonna stumble this ambush out completely, then at least I can get something for it. You know what I should have done is prep my screen to go into the Pokeballs immediately as... Oh! That was fine. Oh yeah, I gotta stun a couple of these too. If that's the case, then why not just go full into it. Done at least one more. And that might be all the ones I have. Nope, there's still more I have to catch too. I'm glad this is been working out so well though. Alright, that's the last of those. So, as much as I don't really need Onyx, is practically along the way. The rainstorm. Oh, really? Ma'am, you really couldn't have come at a worse time, have you? But yeah, I'm not afraid. I'm just got better things to do than mess around with you butts. Wonder if I could get away with knocking it out with an absorb. Probably be the most decent clip of the night if it does. Well, worth a shot. Nah, of course. Couldn't even humor me with a little of that. What a brilliant adversary you are. You knew my type weakness and then you decided to go for a bulldoze afterwards. I mean, I really wish I had Night Slash on Sensei still, but... And really... And that's fine. Apparently Shadow Ball is a move that I need to use more with Basculin, so sure. Just get that out of the way instead. Alright, drop your Stardust or whatever you want to drop. I'll take the money, but I got more important things to do. Yeah. Well, there's a plot twist. I probably won't have those Pokemon the next time we meet. You'll never be able to protect me because I'm constantly changing what I use. Oh, 4 nuggets. That's worth my time in most scenarios. Like, I would rather have taken the time to actually get to these other Pokemon sooner, but hey. Alright, if I can just Jet Ball all these from a distance, that would actually be ideal for me, because I could just not worry about fighting any of these fools, and just... the game's caught on to my tricks. Time for plan B, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, something tells me that I won't be able to just dilly squat my way out of this one. Alright. Of course I don't have Water Pulse on me now. That's fine. We'll do a Speedy Shelter. Ice Beam a couple times, because probably would be more ideal to catch you rather than defeat you anyways. And we'll be good. And just go for Strong Power just so I can get another check mark on my research on top of that. Oh, a little too perfect. Oh hey, it's my first adult robot on a streaming platform. They grow up so fast. Where is the spam button? And cool, they left 3 different messages so I can report them and remove them. And maybe I can even time them out. Well, I guess timeout did the same thing. I was looking for the block button, but I'm sure I'll find that eventually. Oh, right. There's more of them. I probably gotta focus on doing other stuff to make a clip. He says as he makes a clip anyways. Wonder if I No, I'm not letting the sticky ball go to waste if nothing else. Oh, I forgot to check the research to see what I need to do to these guys yet. It's fine. This will count for something at the very least. Also, yeah, I can't really waste too much time messing around with these guys because the whole goal of this is to check to see if I have a shiny Shadow waiting for me. Oh, I forgot to choose strong move, but it's fine. More power points for later. Is that all the Onyxes? Okay, that's the last of them. On to Chatot. Now, this is one I actually completed the Pokedex for, so if we're gonna get a shiny of anything tonight, it'd probably be of this, and I love Chatot. I love too many Pokemon to say it's my favorite of anything, but Chat's been an underrated classic to me. So I'd love to actually get a shiny Chatot. Let's just see if we get lucky enough to actually see any. That being said, it's been I doubt this will work. I'm pretty sure, like, if you're in the middle of a mass outbreak or a there's a lot of situations where if you save and then reload, it just quits out, like a space-time rift. And I think a massive mass outbreak is one of those situations. But it has been a bit since I've last manually saved, so just to make sure I don't lose any progress of things I already got. Okay, no shinies yet. But I'll never complain about another Chatot, even if I do immediately release it later. God, and what's wrong with these jet balls? They're not... I don't think a Chatot has stayed in a single one of these, and this is like the top tier of this type of Pokeball. Well, that's not true. I'm catching them now, but it really didn't seem that way at the start. It was a little sad. I think I've already cleared out all the Chatots in this area. All gone. Oh well, more time to check up on the Toadek, I guess. Which way I gotta go, though? I'm not seeing the there's the marker. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh. Should probably catch a pitbull up along the way. But I got more important things to do than mess around with the majority of you. How did... Are you all deaf or something? There we go. I forgot to check the Pokedex to see how many I need to catch and how many I need to fight. I probably need to knock a couple out because they run away easily. So I'll worry about the field research later. I can get a knockout on one of them, that's probably good. Okay, I only need to defeat one. Do need to catch a bunch of them though. Oh, where's all the... I was gonna say, where are all the others? But they kind of, like, caught on to my shenanigans real quickly, I guess. Come on. Stay still. It won't hurt ya. Promise. Just maybe stuff you in a little tiny Pokeball. But no harm. You know what? Oh. Yeah, I kind of have a feeling that would happen. Well, no shinies, but I say that was a pretty good... That was a pretty good run. Oh, there's still one more. Oh, a couple more. Might be worth using a few more of these still after all. Well, do I have to feed them? Forgot to even check for that. No. But this should make catching at least one of them easier. Alright, just turn your back. Turn your back to me for just a second. There we go. Oh, really? All that. And still got out. Alright. So I guess... Right. Almost forgot to grab this while I was out here. So I'm kind of I guess I'm curious of how people are enjoying the Pokemon game. I'm kind of getting mixed messages from what I've been seeing and hearing myself. Like, people are either complaining how much of a glitchy mess it is, or just saying that the gameplay is so good that none of that really matters. And, like, I mean, I use the excuse that I want to actually finish Legends Arceus before getting into a new Pokemon game. But I won't deny that just between the skepticism I've had with main series Pokemon games a lot, like, lately, and the fact that, like, the past couple times I got a AAA game, not just with Pokemon, but with pretty much a lot of AAA games I got this year, I was just kind of feeling let down that they weren't as good as I thought they would be. Probably the most harmless example I could give is Overcooked, and it's like, when I was playing Cooking Princess, the Paper Mario mod that was submitted in the Game Jam a while back, like, I had a lot of fun with that, so I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll have fun with Overcooked, because it's basically just them taking Paper Mario and making him play more like Overcooked, and so I got Overcooked, and, like, after so much pain with it as is, because I not only had to put up with, not only did I try to get it for Steam, and the Steam copy wouldn't work. Like, it would just constantly be stuck on a loading screen as I load it up. How did... Oh, and of course there's a space-time drift forming. So I can't go back now. I gotta wait for the space-time drift. Sure, there's not really, like, better shiny odds or anything, but it's a space-time rift. I gotta check it out. That's what I was saying, though, of Cooking Princess and all that. Yeah, I had to request a refund on the whole Steam copy of Overcooked because it just was not working for me. So I got that refunded money, and I took that refunded money to buy a... I don't know if it was a used copy or just an old copy, but I bought it online from Amazon and Switch, and it works fine, but man, Overcooked is not fun by yourself. And I don't even want to try it in multiplayer because I was already kind of feeling under the impression that the multiplayer version wouldn't be for me because it seemed like a bunch of shouting at your friends and telling instructions. Because like I enjoy things that most people... I enjoy some things that some people would consider stressful, like Pikmin, just games where you have to multitask a whole ton. But when it's co-op, I feel like when it's co-op based, the whole trying to be efficient and possible would just lose its charm for me. So I'm kind of just sitting on a copy of Overcooked, and I feel too bad to return it, even if I could. I played it, and it's a physical copy, so I probably can't get a refund, but even if I could, I don't think I would. Because I can see Overcooked being a good game, but it's just ended up not being for me. Yeah, the one to like... Maybe I should keep a couple, because just in case for evolutions, but still. I guess I'll keep the strongest one of these. Sorry if the title is a little misleading, because it feels like we're not really doing any hardcore shiny hunting, we're just doing literally everything else in the game, but I am keeping my eyes open for shinies in the process. It is still the goal of the stream. I'm just prefer to get it for playing Legends my way rather than the most efficient way. Because worst case scenario, if we don't get shiny, I've gotten like a lot of progress on my Pokedex and other means. Like getting the Manaphy in the final should probably solidify the fact that I can... It should solidify the fact that I can actually go face off against Arceus. I don't know if I want to do it tonight because I really want to get shiny on stream. More so than I just want to beat the game that everyone else has probably seen like 10 times already. Am I rest up? I didn't even check. I am, but it's probably one of the easier ones, but I still want to get my main team regardless. So I guess we'll trade Night Crash for you. And I could probably go one space-time rift without Hoopla. And Snap is better than Paralysis anyways. Alright, since it's right here, let's check out the space-time rift and see what's in it. It'd be kind of cool if there was like a button I could press to just make this thing happen immediately, but I'm usually good with killing the time until the space-time rift ponders over. Oh, wow. I'm kind of low on Ultra Balls. Like, for example, I can get this Alpha Drift Bloom while we're waiting. Or at least I should be able to get the Alpha Drift Bloom. If the game would let me. Wow, that Drift Bloom just had nothing but air in his head, you could say. Oh, can I, like... I can get 2 alphas while waiting for space-time rift. That would be... worthwhile in of itself. Alright, if I could just get behind... If you just turn around for a couple seconds... That should count. Got it. And you're mad. What do we need for you, by the way? Defeat with dark moves. On it. Sure, there's a giant walrus wanting my cold blood right behind it, but I'm not scared. Lone Moon isn't been an MPP or MVP of my playthroughs for so long that I'm not even slightly scared. Look at that, just brushed it off like it was nothing. Right. You are defensive, so this shouldn't hurt too bad, right? Oh, that's right. I completely forgot that I was gonna check my... It's called arranged in this game because we're in ancient times, but I'm so used to calling it storage. Either way, I was gonna show off my shinies so I could get a time frame of when the last time I got shiny was. Okay, I did pick up my match potions. For some reason I thought I didn't. I don't have... I could use more Ultra Balls, though. Maybe I should go back and get a few more instead of messing around with here. Really, I could have sworn that would have been enough. Oh, I do have... I was gonna say, I wouldn't swap the snap to put it to sleep or something, but... Same problem as before of just worried about spamming the paralyzation. Alright, so you... Alright, who the heck still sees me? I was gonna say. Yeah, I think I'll just... warp back to camp real quick and... stock up on Pokeballs. It'll give me a chance to show off the shiny collection like I was meaning to do. So, I have gotten a good chunk. I've gotten quite a few, as you can see. It just feels like it's been a while. Last shiny I've gotten is this Magby from a massive mass outbreak. And I'm gonna check the date. This was over a month ago. Granted, there was a good chunk of time since I last played the game, but I've had at least 3 play sessions since I last got this shiny, if not more. So I do feel overdue. We'll see if the RNG gods bless me with anything great after we check out the space-time rift. Oh, I almost forgot to pick up Ultra Balls. It's like part of the reason I came here. Let's see what I got money to spare. I'll top myself up to 50. Alright. Okay, for real this time. I think it's space-time rift time. Or it shall be close. By the time we get back there. In the meantime, I guess I'll keep myself amused by catching whatever random things are around here. Speaking of which... Yeah, made you angry. If you really want to beat me up that badly, you're gonna have to come to me. I would say I have other things to do, which... Oh! That Glammeow didn't even run. surely we're close. Balloony, balloony, balloony. Oh, that's right. I just gotta knock y'all out a few more times with whatever. Maybe I should mess around with my move pool before I get caught up in the space-time drift shenanigans. Not too worried about though. Really, 40 of them? I'm sure it'll happen without me even trying too much. I think a lot. No hard feelings. But a mission is a mission. Oh, I can't just fast style this one. It's good. So I could probably like swap my moves with something that does. See. And I have Mimic on here for missions, but it's been a while since I've checked to see if I still even need to do said missions with it. Kindle. You got a lot of options. Oh, that's right. Sensei. I want to get nice slash on Sensei if nothing else. Probably don't need to keep X's or physical versus special. I think I literally only gave Absorb to Cricketune because I had some missions that required defeating Pokemon with grass type moves. This space-time rift feels like it's taking forever to actually form. I think I've caught everything that's in this circle. Probably only just need to swipe a few more berries. Yeah, I won't complain about more iron chunks. Always can use more of those. I think it needs to learn that now. I guess while I'm waiting for the space-time rift to fully form, I can at least pick up a few more Is that full moon? No. Just in case. I don't think it's quite full, but I will feel like a fool if I don't at least check. Alright, where is my Ursa ring? Heck, for this, just any old Ursa ring will do. Just gotta See real fast before it's daytime if it'll work. I'm actually probably too late anyways to... I didn't even bother checking the moon. It's just like... Nope. I guess while I'm back here I might as well make sure I'm fully prepared for the trials inevitably coming up ahead. Alright. Surely the space-time rift is gotta be close to forming by now. Would sure be nice if the space-time rift would form, so I can actually find some mass outbreaks and try to hunt proper. Okay, don't need to catch any more. You look kind of small. You might be light too. Perfect. Really? You don't notice the guy behind you until he's literally right in front of your face? I guess one more battle wouldn't hurt. We've kind of been just waiting forever for the space-time rift to pop up as is. What's one more battle to slow things down? Where is the space-time rift? Where could it be? I know things will start getting funny around here soon. Probably. Well, since you're angry at me. Sure. A Pokedex entry is a Pokedex entry. Sounds like we're at least close though. There we go. Oh, make a mic. Probably overkill, but hey. Better safe than sorry. Really? I really don't want more stunk tanks, but I won't complain about knocking another one out. So, Earth Power you. probably don't need to catch any more Eevees, but space time with Pokemon are worth more, so maybe I can justify it that way. Let's see how this goes. Right. Got some plates. Oh, I didn't even realize that you were trying to get to me. You don't look too big, but just to be on the safe side. And what do I gotta do with you? Defeat them with bug moves. Sensei, it's your chance to shine. Well, it would have been 2 seconds ago. Oh. Actually, that Carvine... Maybe it's just my optimism making me illusional, but that Carvine looks slightly bigger than the other ones. Well, let me clear up some of these other ones first, and then I'll take a closer look. I really can't mess around with it too much, because it is grass and I am rock. And this should work too. Just, because I don't trust my luck. Pardon me. Your Great Ball should be more than playing to capture you. Kind of unfortunate. I'm so used to finding more crazy things in space-time rifts than this, but I guess it's kind of an early game era compared to some of the other places I've been lately. Let's see. And Ultra Ball's probably overkill for this one too. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to make or buy more potions the next time I'm back in town. I am going through them. I am a bit lower on them than I remember. Alright, let's see. You have to be defeated by bug types. And you... I think I just gotta defeat more of you in general. Maybe if I start with targeting the Kadabra, I'll have to remember to defeat it rather than try to... I gotta try. Yeah, I mean, Kadabra line is Frail Boy, so I guess it's not too shocking. Tiger Lily needs a little more of everything, so why not? And if it does survive, I might just catch it for the extra money. Because it would be a shame to spend all this time in the space-time rift without something to bring back as a souvenir. Meanwhile, Megamite's going like, am I a joke to you? And unfortunately the answer is yes, like, technically I need to catch more of them, but Megamite's... It's kind of sad that Megamite's the most exciting thing that we've gotten from these, so... Oh, speaking of Magnemite. This is probably a mistake. I'm probably gonna get shanked. If I can just stall for enough time to make sure that I actually caught the thing. Oh. Ooh, throw the Pokeball, throw the Pokeball, throw the Pokeball, and then consider your actions. You know, Agile style doesn't really do me any good in this. Alright, if I had to guess, one of your missions would probably be defeating me with water or grass type moves. So maybe I'll give that a shot in a second, assuming I survive long enough to do so. I'll swap over to Snap now. Ooh, that's a interesting visual feature. Yeah, you may not be catching them, but it's for the research if nothing else. This won't knock it out, but gotta know. And does Energy Ball do more? Yeah. Right. Any more plates that I need to be aware about? Oh, he wants to even attack me. Oh shoot, I was so close to just getting a back attack on that guy and saving myself some misery. Yeah, it's a shame that Friendly Fire isn't a feature that exists. Right. Yeah, it is kind of underwhelming. I'm so used to doing more high-level space-time rifts, I'll admit this is kind of underwhelming, but It's something I'd be doing on my own time eventually. Like, eventually I'd have to grind out for some of these more obtuse ones. You know what? If it survives, I'll catch it. Well, works for me either way. Alright. Surely there's still a couple more. Yeah, I kind of figure there's at least one more shard or plate or something for me to pick up. I don't know how you haven't noticed me yet. But I'm glad I took advantage of it. I don't even want to risk getting wrong. Come on. Before you wake up. Oh, that was a nice hit to the face. Oh, and there's a plate. Oh, I'd be going first with this anyways? Sign me up. I'm kinda getting tired of just defeating these guys anyways. I'll catch one more. If it'll let me. Well, one thing's for sure, when I finally take on Arceus, I'm gonna be well prepared for that battle. Oh, and here's apparently all the shards that I've been missing. Kinda wondering if I fought all the Pokemon here too. It'd be really weird to actually, like, completely clear out space-time rift before it runs out. Don't really see. There's gotta be something. Pokemon or something. Oh, well, it's gone. And there's definitely plenty of Pokemon to take its place. Oh, that's just the many charms of Murkrow. They just want you. They all just want you gone. Come on, it's a 90% accurate move. Really don't want to waste a potion when I'm so close. But it's better than wasting a revive, because I would like to at least take these guys out with rock moves. Alright. At least I don't miss 2 rock slice in a row. And for you, so we don't have a repeat of history. Sure. Okay, oh. Fine. I feel too charitable not to. There's the bag. Let me warp back before I get caught. And maybe we'll actually have a proper shiny hunting session 2 hours in. I mean, it's not like we didn't have a... It's not like we weren't shiny hunting, we just weren't doing too much to hunt for better than full odds at it, I suppose. Oh, so now I get a rare candy. After I clean up my storage. Speaking of cleaning up. Now I'm in like 48. Sure. Maybe I'll try shiny hunting, but I'd rather just keep doing massive mass outbreaks than just soft reset in front of one mass outbreak several times over. It's more fun in that way, in my opinion. Alright, so good chunk of progress on Royal Blue. RIP 69, but sacrifices must be made in the sake of progress. Probably need to restock on some supplies before heading out again proper though. First, so maybe not quite everything. That, see if I can make any star pieces. Make some dolls. One max for 5 because I can. Okay, I have enough to make a few more. So I need more pop-up plants. It's a lot, but I'll go through it eventually. And right now it's a pretty good candidate to that. Let's get stocked up on the hyper potions before I run out. pep up plants. I'll probably make a couple things with those if I have them, so why not? Would like to have 30, but I'm not gonna take up everyone's time. It'd probably be just as sufficient to make a few more max potions instead. I guess I could build up the red enemies as a backup. Alright. Is it close enough to nighttime that I actually be able to see the wisp? Nah, I've been promising more shiny hunting. We're at a 2-hour stream. I gotta at least try a couple more mass outbreaks or massive mass outbreaks. Let's see what we got. Nothing. Well, that's cool. Is there at least a mission or request I can knock out while I'm around? I don't know if you have to actually catch stuff while you're out in order to reset the counter, but it'll give me a good excuse to check up on our old friend, and she has anything to say. Oh, of course, now she does. Oh, you caught... Ma'am, I was showing you enormous in front of your face earlier, the last time we met, and you said diddly squat. Oh, maybe I was waiting until I complete the Pokedex for her. Enormous arrive in Hunzi once winter has passed, hence the episode hurl of spring. Her company, when I have the pleasure, is of great help. She ferries me hither and yawns across the city, but I'll leave her in your care for now, I suppose. My care? Indeed, even you hardly expect to live all time, surely, but she'll be in your care for now. Is that a threat? Are you threatening to come at night and assure that I don't live forever, we'll say? My kid. Is the truth? Okay, so this is how you get the other forms. You all stir the pot of life. Do not mistake me. I mean this positively. Everything was straightforward. What meaning would there be in living as long as we do? Once I got a field, there was a god of spring. Upon whose knees winds it wheels, brought life to everything growing things. How that old verse went. I pass on to you all there is to pass. Where history goes from here, I'll leave to you and your companions to see through. Well, at least it finally got that marked down proper. It's a good thing I just came back here to kill the time, because, like I said, I came back here with a furnace, so I would have assumed that I did everything that I could do with her. Okay, so hopefully... No. I don't even know what I want to do to pass the time. I guess I'll pick up some parcels and see what I find along the way, because, like, it's 2 hours. It's definitely been a long stream. I just realized, like, I'm doing 2 casual streams and I haven't done a dungeon recording. But I mentioned the reason why I was doing this early on the stream. Just, like, I was having an off day and didn't really feel like doing much else. And I'd be playing this on my own time. Oh, look at the cute little adorable. Vulpix. So I figure I just do this if nothing else. Yeah, I'm not even gonna mess around with my Pokemon right now. Ooh. Probably should catch a couple of these guys. Just to try to extend the passage of time a little bit more. Ooh. New friend. Can I take advantage of angles to get the sneak on you? Maybe. I'm not sure if that'll be enough though. Yay. You know, with all the derping around I've been doing the past couple days, you think I find something that sparkled a little. What do I still gotta do? Defeat you with flying type moves? I guess since they could have aerial ace. Oh, and you still have aerial ace, my bad. Oh, hi, buddy. Don't mind me, I'm not here to cause trouble. Trouble certainly wants to find me, though. Right, so that takes care of that. Next parcel, I think it's around here. And I'm sure we'll find... I'll at least find some catching fodder or something along the way. I don't know if this is super close. But never underestimate the power of catching fodder. Always can find something. Right, that takes care of that one. A little bit out of the way, but it's not like I really got too much else to do for right now. Oh, it's probably, I don't know why I bought it, because it's just probably gonna be just another burn me, but I gotta find Apomps to get out of these trees eventually. Oh, what a twist. It was a Wormadome. Well, I guess apparently I need to do a couple more of those. Speaking of which, before you poison uppercut me right in the crotch, I might as well see what you got up in store. Maybe I'll just Let's see there. Not feeling up to getting into another battle. It's kind of fun when I can just do the whole swap from one right to another. Oh, for some reason I thought that was a Cryogonal, but no, it's just a radish that looks way bigger than it actually should be. Gonna assume that unfortunate Snow got snuffed out by the elf over there. Ugh. Why didn't I bring a Snoopa with me? Could've, I don't know. Could have easily gotten some field research knocked out for that. Anyways, I think this is what I'm here for. Maybe I'll knock out the Alpha Gardevoir while I'm here. Or catch it. I think I still have to catch a couple more. And it's a lot more fun to try to catch these Alphas without fighting them than it is to just, well, defeat them. Alright. Do you see me yet? Just in case. A distraction. And... well, I guess I caught enough alphas that defeating you is the more efficient option, I suppose. But as an alpha... oh, you're not done yet. If it survives this, I'll catch it. It's not going to, but it did lower my attack once, so I figure I'd throw that out there. Alright, defeated. I think like I got... guess I gotta boop you another time or two on the head still. Not that it really matters because I already got a shiny U, but it'll get me one step closer to a completely mastered Pokedex someday. Except all the parcels. Am I really gonna go all my way for this last one? Yeah. Why not? Oh, I think... alright, come on. I was gonna say, if I have to jump down the cliff for that... oh, is that an alpha Apom? Or is that just the lighting? I think that's just the lighting. Oh, you're just a Baneri. Guess it's been too long since I've last seen one. And you're the last parcel that I can get around here, so guess I'll get the apricorns while I'm here. Any other little loose items, and we'll try to actually get an outbreak. Yeah. You know what, it's fine. 4 is probably not enough to... If it is tied to catching Pokemon, 4 is probably not enough to actually make the progress, but... I can at least go somewhere else, can collect a few more bags before another one pops up. Oh, here we go. If I had Luxray maxed out, then maybe. Do I want to turn autosave off and actually try to reset? Or do I just want to go for whatever the mass outbreak gives me? I think I'm good enough on items still. Oh. I haven't used one of you in a while because I forgot you were even there. I'll just save and see what happens. It's almost been an hour and a half stream of nothing, so... If nothing else, we can end off the night on a new area. At least for this stream. Oh, forgot to get the berries out. What if I have to scare things though? But what if Shiny Cyndaquil? What if Shiny Gumi? Nothing I truly want, so I guess I'll just go for whatever's nearby. Was not quite prepared to run into an alpha today. If we could sort this out non-violently, that'd be fantastic. Oh, I do have to feed you still. Oh, you don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me! Really, like, gone on my way to... probably should... If I had the Pokedex mastered for any one of these, that would definitely be a prime candidate. But for now, I guess I go for the Met odds. You're really up there? According to the map, there should be a whole bunch of Bronzors. I don't know what's up with it though. I don't see them. Yeah, it's not worth my time. I don't need a shiny of it. I'll just go after whatever's over here instead. Apparently I need to fight you all more than I do need to actually... Oh, but he's sleeping so peacefully. I'll give him one honest shot. You guys, however, have to actually... catch. You know what? I'll do this a dangerous way. Come back here. It's all fun and games until they respawn with friends. Big chunky friends. Don't I gotta fight you anyways? I wish I could just check the Pokedex and see what type I need to defeat y'all with. Honestly, oh yeah, I think what it was like... I think I'm a little past that point. I think I just need to catch as many as I can at this point. I'll take a crit ball swipe. Oh. And now they brought their friends. Well, if I can back attack them all, that works for me. I think I just barely nicked them in the back. I mean, if they want to just keep spawning with their backs turned to me, I'll take it. I was hoping to get, like, a shiny Skaruby. I'll take a few free research marks. Hey there. Any chance you want to turn around like everyone else? I can't believe this is actually gonna work. I mean, I would catch them, but my Pokedex research, I've already caught in all of them that I could, so there's practically no point. Yeah, like, I only need caught 10 and I've caught 14. Meanwhile, I got the ground objective done. And I only need to do this 3 more times before, like, I've done everything I need to do with the wild Pokemon. I could just, if I really want to, just grind out the other objectives. And the last one. Well, I mean, we're gonna fight anyways. Bring it on. Is that all of them now? Where's the last one? I assume there's only one more left. Oh hey Alden, what are you doing over here? Oh. Oh, there they are. They're just way over there. I just need to fight one more and I'll be done with a good chunk of these research for them. Kinda hope this... Oh, of course you survive that time. And I mean, you're at 1 HP, why wouldn't I catch ya? It'll probably take just as long for the move animation to play through. Alright, do I want to try to go after Teddy Ursa or backtrack towards Cyndaquil? While I'm hearing all that. Oh, you look too cute and adorable to be angry. Just come with me and be friends. Oh, did I really not, like... Do I have to fight any? Oh, no, it's just a matter of catching them. So that's all done, so... Oh, you probably don't mind fighting. Now, how did I have Koala done, but not Cyndaquil? I should probably chill until I recover a little from this. Is this really all the rain has to offer? Pokeballs? Well, it is what it is. They wouldn't be special if you got a shiny every time you did a mass outbreak. But I just was hoping to end the night off on at least one shiny. And even though I'm definitely getting tired and definitely been streaming longer than I should, and I'll at least check to see if there's any more outbreaks before ending things off. Well, so much for going to bed early. Yeah, I was really looking forward to doing a mass outbreak in here anyways. Before that though, since I've been going for so long, I think I want to take a little break, change into some, get some more water in that, and then I think we'll end off this. Well, we'll end off the stream after doing this mass outbreak. Just give me like 2 minutes or so. You know, this is extremely late, but better late than now than never. I guess better late than never when it comes to tweeting, but in that sense, I should actually get the YouTube URL and pull it up. It's gonna be really ironic if people come because I sent this tweet right when I'm about to end the stream, but at least I can say that I did it at least once. I'm just kind of been needing more water anyways. It's kind of random and way too long, and feels like not enough has happened to really justify it, but I'm just gonna justify it by saying, like, this is not too off of what I'd be doing on my own time if I just wanted to vibe. Minus the mic. So sure. Alright. Final massive mass outbreak. Allegedly. For tonight. Let's go. Wonder if there's like any regrets I had with Pokemon. Like if I wish, yeah, I kept wishing I wanted to have Snoopla for things, and I guess I could need to do some more strong moves with Tinker. I'm like so close to maxing out Luxray, even despite the fact that I've been using this Luxray almost as much, if not more, than my starter. I guess Little Moon can take a little break. Wouldn't mind shiny routes, and probably could do some stuff with it. Anyway, so grab the Mac Chocolates on. It's a little out of the way, but I might stop for the Vulpix if I got nothing better to do. Kind of similar boat with Snorunt. I've already got the shiny Magby, so I'm just trying to avoid those as much as I can. Yeah, maybe if I just stick to this half, because I got a shiny Lickitung already. Got a shiny Magby, and might just wind up. I could just try to clear out as many in this area as I can. Maybe it'd be smart to go Machoke, Vulpix, then I could just fast travel to here, get the routes and everything else. Maybe a Vergmite, because maybe it might just because it's been so long since I've seen them in. Oh, hey, McCoy. I'm doing alright. I've been having a bit of an off day, but I'm feeling a bit better now, and it just knows that it just took me all day to feel a bit better, and I haven't felt like I got anything done, so I decided to stream instead. This has just been a casual Legends Arceus stream. I claim that I'm shiny hunting, but in actuality, I'm just doing what I would be doing off stream in the game. What else? Is there anything else worthy of note? Oh yeah, I finally got the Manphy and Final, so I should have everything I need to get Arceus. If I wasn't so fixated on trying to get shiny tonight, I probably could, quote unquote, have beaten the game already. But I figured this would be more interesting than trying to end off on the finale. That might be something I want to just experience on my own anyways. Alright, so in case you missed, my game plan is to try to hit as many spots as possible. I think we've done like 3 mass outbreaks, if maybe only 2 even, tonight, despite the fact it's been a 2.5 hour stream. Oh, did your live stream? I don't know if you did full YouTube either. I just thought you published your mods. Yeah, I've actually been doing YouTube longer than I've been doing mods. So YouTube's kind of like the main thing I do. Like, I try to keep I have videos of playthroughs going on like every 3 weeks. It's just a happy coincidence that I was doing a playthrough of my own mod at the time. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is what I typically do, because YouTube streams are kind of new to me. Like, I used to do them, I took a really long break and come back. I'm usually more of a short form commentary playthrough thing. Cool. Yeah. So we're on the same page. The main thing, I've been doing 2 main playthroughs so far. One is of my mod, Golden Sun Dawn Jin. I've basically been doing live streams of that on Twitch and editing it down into a YouTube playthrough. And within the past month, I've been doing a playthrough of a mod of Pokemon XD called Pokemon XG Next Gen. That one's been super fun. It depends on. I guess we're going between guides or play for fun. I lean more towards play for fun. Like, I'm not like crazy haha YouTube energy, but I used to plan out my playthroughs, but now it's just a lot too much work, so I just like play through the game and talk. And if I have anything informative to say, I'll say it. If I'm just having fun with the game, I focus on that instead. Hopefully that makes sense. Because the long story short, it depends on how I feel, but it kind of, these days, it kind of leans more towards just for the fun of it. I would recommend some of my older playthroughs that I actually did do as guys, but those were like for years ago, so I don't know if they would still hold up. Like, they might have like too much kid energy to enjoy, or low quality on the mic, or software or stuff like that. It just feels kind of a little sad to think about, because like I used to put a lot of time and care into my videos, but then as I got older, things got more busy. And just felt more focused on just doing what I found fun in the process. You do mix this things too. Doing LP guide in a couple weeks. Yeah. I did get around to watching that Golden Sun preview video you did. Maybe if you don't, you do it all right from mobile, right? Because if you had like a PC to do editing software with, maybe I could give some tips. Like, I was listening through and I thought there were some things that came to mind that might help, but it's been a little bit since I last watched it, so I don't remember in particular what stood out in my mind that could use feedback. Also, if you can't tell, I'm kind of getting mass ambushed by muscular, whatever we want to call it, Machoke. So don't mind me if I don't look at the chat for a couple seconds. We might be in focus mode for a bit. I just noticed that in this preview that it's not quite as visible as I thought it would be. Okay, where are you, Machoke? I know you're around here somewhere. Have I already hit that top? Oh, if you don't mind me asking, by the way, what sort of guide are you looking into doing? Like, is it a mod that you like, or a game that you picked up in front of. Okay, these aren't massive outbreaks, but I kind of get the feeling that I can just... Well, I could probably snipe the Electabuzz if I just went for it. Dang it, let me trigger the Electabuzz before it notices me. You know what? This might be a situation of take the kid and run. Alright. Little out of the way, but I think Vulpix might be might be a good thing to pick up on next. Yeah, mobile editing. Stuck to mobile editing. Like to make guys fully clear to say redo it. Yeah, don't worry, I did catch that. I was just trying to think of... Like, YouTube people gotta stick together is kind of what I'm thinking of. Like, in the sense of just, like... If I got things to help, then why not share, and vice versa. But... Doing a guide of a mod for a friend, like yourself, maybe Phantasy Star 2, Devastating Era guide. Alright. Nothing too crazy with this Vulpix raid, but... Ninetales is... Yeah, I kind of figured Ninetales was not having any bit of my shenanigans. Yeah, I've heard the name Phantasy Star, but I probably should look more into the games. Like, all I really remember is that it's a bit of a cult classic, but nothing sticks out in my mind about Phantasy Star besides the fact that it's kind of famous. Alright. Shupla, this might be the moment you've been waiting for, my friend. I've been looking for a situation. Oh, it didn't register as me changing the moves. Well, for sending a level higher, maybe this will work regardless. If not, I'll at least put in good catching range, I presume. Yeah. I win... and I caught. Alright. This time for real, because I think the Vulpixes have a similar situation where I can knock them out with some water moves. Okay, press X this time. As a mod that isn't on a website apart from YouTube, pictures of boss. My picture is a boss in Phantasy Star 2. Gotcha. Oh, I just gotta defeat them in general, but I do gotta catch a few more too, so if they're just gonna run away and not fight back, I guess it wouldn't hurt to at least try to catch a couple of them. Especially if they turn their backs to me to run away. It's like the easiest. Try to catch. Oh, that's not a Vulpix. I'll take it anyways, though. Alright, where's the last? All the way over there, huh? That should be all of them. No? Where are the rest of those Vulpix hiding? Well, they couldn't have gone that far away. It's probably just like one stray Vulpix. Oh. I think that might be them down there. Oh! I'll take that! And that's not a Vulpix, but I don't know if I want to fight that. Alright, that isn't everything. Oh, new horde. Now they're Ninetales. So I guess now I can just overpower them with water types. I saw a new Pokemon on the hacking site. It's called Beta Crystal. Interesting. I'll admit, I'm not gonna say that I'll check it out because I kind of been pretty busy. I've had enough going on with Pokemon that I haven't really looked into any new Pokemon mods. Wasn't gonna look into any until I finish XG, which might take a while because I've been saving playing it for recording sessions. But it kind of only just makes the moments when I actually do get a chance to play it more special. Like, I kind of ashamed. I want to have, probably would have had at least one recording session of that this weekend. But, like yesterday, I was just focusing on chilling, and I was gonna have today be the day that I focus on getting things done, but haven't really kind of felt up to it since going for the walk. I guess it's worth bringing up again because you only just joined now. But basically, like, I started the day not really being able to focus on anything, so I tried to go out for a walk. We live a bit in the northern parts of the state, so it's snow season, and there's a really bad snowstorm last night. There's a really bad snowstorm last night, so that was all the more reason just to encourage me to chill and casually hang out. Well, I forgot to take into account that one, the winds would still be pretty strong even though the snow stopped blowing, and two, the roads would still be a mess because it's a bit rural of an area too, so there's always like got that stuff to worry about. And yeah, bringing up the point you mentioned before, thankfully I haven't had to worry about the whole, don't worry, hopefully no one's been pressuring you to make mods. I was first interpreted that as like, play the mods, and I was gonna say, no, I haven't gotten any requests to play people's mods. I guess a lot of it's just because I haven't been doing it long enough. But no, I thankfully haven't had to worry too much about pressures to actually make my mods either. Like, Golden Sun is kind of just hidden in the back these days. Like, beyond the Discord, there isn't really a big community. The Golden Sun modding community Discord is pretty much the biggest community for Golden Sun modding. Oh, of course I'm out of PowerPoints. And they're all real chill. Did I bring anything for PowerPoints with me? Probably not. As I was saying though, they're pretty chill, and the only other modding I do, besides Golden Sun, is with Paper Mario, and for better and for worse, there's a ton of people doing incredible, much more amazing stuff than I ever could with Paper Mario modding, so I don't have to worry about pressure because all the Paper Mario modding fans, their eyes are on bigger and better people. So that's like the silver lining on that is I don't really have to worry about too much pressure. With the mods. I don't know. Maybe that will change. As far as I'm concerned though, that'd only be a compliment if like people enjoy my work enough that they're so excited to actually see more of it that they can't contain their excitement and express a lot that they want to see more of it. I can see how it could get stressful, but for right now I only see it as a good thing. Alright. Also, I completely forgot that we were doing mass outbreaks for a sec. And snow is just like, yeah, I can imagine that there's not much snow in London. And here, like, we don't... Snow is basically our livelihood. Like, winter months, snow comes by, and especially up here, it can get pretty bad. I'm kind of... My area in particular is probably just like the safe haven of snow in that general area. Like, we're in like a... It's a bit of a snow shelter where like where the lakes block a good chunk of the snow that comes in. Like it almost we're definitely not obviously completely safe from snow, but we don't get as much as some of the more urban areas. A lot of the urban areas get hit a lot harder because the winds and the weather just blows more in those areas. Well, it blows a bit over us, if that making any sense. Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, don't mind me if I'm taking like a little extra time to read some of the bigger paragraphs. It'd be a little bit to get all that at once. Oh, there's an elf. I should have probably been trying to make a more earnest attempt to try to just catch it in a not-jet ball, but whatever does the ticket, I suppose. Yeah, that's good. Being pressured into that can be really bad, and to go inside this court is awesome. They welcome me with a great joke. That's the point. Why I want to help with that. If I can get others in your mods, then I'll do that. No, glad to hear. Alright. Of course I don't have Shadow Ball when I could actually make use out of it. Yeah, it's all good. As much as I want to get back to Dawn, that reminds me, as much as I want to get back to Dawn Jin, I've been trying to, like, get my... Oh, of course you run. I've been trying to get myself back to working on Sweet Expedition. Part of the reason... That's actually been on hiatus for a little bit, and a good chunk of that reason was, like... Well, there was a Halloween mod, so I stopped, obviously, with... Why would I work on the Paper Mario mod? Why would I work on 2 Paper Mario mods at once, especially when I want to get one of them done by Halloween? So that was a big focus of my modding time in the month of October. And so, after like doing so much to try to get that done in such a short time span, I took a little break. Slowly but surely getting back out of that break. Was there really another Curlia? And now that I'm kind of like getting out of that break, one of my goals is to try to like do a little more is to like record and edit a video showcasing Sweet Expedition in the current beta that it is in. Because I just wanted to, once I got the mod to the point of how I imagined it to be during the time period of the Game Jam, I wanted to document it to some degree, and then, like, do major visual overhauls and all that. So I'm kind of at that point right now. I even recorded the video, but I recorded it all away from the mic, so I just gotta find some time to sit down and post-commentate it. And once that... But now that that's recorded, like, if there are times that I feel like working... If I don't feel like commentating, but I do feel like working on the mod, I can work on Sweet Expedition now. And not worry about, like, ruining my plans for that video, because all the footage is recorded. Now, where is that last Curlia? So yeah, like, once I get done with that video, I think I'll probably start jumping between Dawn Jin and Sweet Expedition again. You know, I feel like I'm gonna waste all my time with this event if I try to find that last Curlia. And it's probably not shiny because we would have had the whole fanfare if it was, so I'm just letting that spot be. Alright, so... I'm gonna cross my fingers that we can get one more of these in before this rain, or in this case snow, Ghost Spike. Oh, of course it's about to clear up. But if I get there before it clears up, I can at least check all these out. And they're pretty friendly sorts, so maybe I can just go up and boop them all in the head. Well, most of them in the head. I just had to open my mouth. Oh! The select Pokemon are all nice and friendly. I can just bop them on the head with Pokeballs, however I please. And that's the power of jinxing. Have you seen a YouTuber called HB Haley? I've heard the name. It's a lot more prominent in my head way back in the day. But I'm still semi-aware, but I don't think I've ever actually seen any of his videos. Like, he's probably like someone that someone I know watches. We need to play these newish Pokemon games. I got them but never really played them. Oh. I would say if you already got them, then no harm. If you didn't get them already, no harm, no foul. But I mean, if you have them already, like, out of the modern Pokemon games, this would definitely be... This has been my personal favorite of the modern Pokemon games. So that wouldn't be a bad place to start. Like, the Sword and Shield, like, I did not really get into Sword and Shield. The only reason I really own it is because because the DLC, I saw people streaming the DLC game mode, Dynamax Adventures, and that seemed like really fun. So after putting off getting the games, I found a deal where it got like all the game and the DLC as a digital bundle for the price of just the game and one DLC. So I did that to get Dynamax Adventure, and that mode has kind of been carrying my entire gameplay experience. Like, I haven't even bothered to finish the main game of Sword and Shield. I just got to the point where I got to that game mode and pretty much played around with that. I have not played the newest Pokemon game, so I can't really tell you much about that. I have been watching closely because I have been considering it. I'm kind of just getting mixed messages, so my personal recommendation would probably be wait, if you haven't bought the new games yet, I would wait a little bit to see if they take the time to patch, because I can imagine that game being a lot better than it already is if they do take the time to patch it. It wouldn't fix every concern I have with the game, but I feel like a solid patch would be enough to fix a good chunk of the complaints that the general community has had towards the game so far. Yeah, he's a top gamer, guys, and when I ask you play for fun, it'd be like, yeah. If you heard of a YouTuber called Chugga Conroy, I wouldn't say that would be the closest style to me, but way back when I started YouTube, like, oh wow, how long has it been at this point? It's definitely been over 10 years. Might be approaching 12 or more, though. But he's like what got me into YouTube, and for a while I was thinking of like doing his style, but having a little bit fun, just improving little skits and stories into it as well. Eventually I diverted away from that to just do the more general, not quite PewDiePie or Game Grumps levels of commentary, but casual enough where I'm not doing research in advance for my YouTube playthroughs, but if I do remember some things about the game off the top of my head, I try to squeeze that bit of knowledge and tidbits into the playthroughs. Sword, I'm there. I'm done with the story, didn't do the DLC. Yeah, apparently, from what I've been hearing, the DLC is where Sword and Shield actually gets good, though. I can't say too much because story-wise with DLC, I've done a chunk of Crown Sword or I've done a chunk of the Isle of Armors, not all of it, but the majority of it. And I found it kind of, not bad, but not great. I've heard that I've heard fantastic things about all of Crown Tundra, not just Dynamax Adventures, but I just never got around to actually doing anything in Crown Tundra besides that game mode. Yes, I haven't seen him. A few YouTube friends mentioned him a few times. Let's see. Yeah, so the storm ended a while ago. And this is kind of the quote unquote problem. Well, I mean problem in a good way with Legends Arceus. It's one of those games where you set out to do one thing, you see a shiny thing in the distance, and you can't help but resist the urge to go after it. So, like, as far as I'm concerned, we're done here, but I'm enjoying myself enough, and we still haven't gotten a shiny, that I can probably afford to, like, go back to town and see if there's any more outbreaks. I know I said the last one would be the last one, but that's kind of just how this game goes. Like, you always find just one more thing to do, and before you know it, you spend the entire time playing the game. It just feels kind of chilling like that. That's kind of like one of the reasons I've been hesitant for Scarlet and Violet that isn't tied to glitches. Like, it seems like they're going for similar. They're definitely taking some cues from this game, like emphasizing the open world stuff even more than before. But they're definitely like sticking to the main series formula, and like a good chunk of that is just. Alright, before I talk anymore, do I just try to go? It'd be more fun to do mass outbreaks, but I do kind of feel like we have the best odds actually getting the Starly Shiny. But before I continue my tangent, Final Fantasy, I actually have not played. I'm not too familiar with Final Fantasy. I've somehow been able to avoid the majority of the series. Like, the most Final Fantasy I played was, I forget which number was it, but it was a DS remake. And the localization changes make it hard too. That it was a DS remake of one of the older games. I had they had the class system. I had a good chunk of fun with it, but unfortunately was in college, and in college there was a time that I lost a good chunk of DS games at a gathering, and that was unfortunately one of them. So I think I was close to beating it, but never actually beat it. Besides that, though, I don't think I've ever played Final Fantasy. Screw it. This one we might actually be able to soft reset for, and it's probably a bit more straightforward than Dynamax Adventure, than the mass outbreaks. Actually, I should check my Pokeball supply before going out. 38 should be playing for a Starly outbreak. Gotcha, yeah, that sounds right. I was thinking like either 2, 3, or 4. So, you confirming that as 3 kind of helps. So, I can't believe I'm actually choosing a Starly outbreak over a massive mass outbreak. But we've done a lot of massive mass outbreaks, so I don't think it would hurt too badly to go for one normal one, especially because, again, complete Pokedex, so it's actually possible for us to get more possible, I should say, to actually get a shiny. I mean, if y'all want to just stand there and get caught, that's cool. Oh, Big Starly. Did it see me? Did we get spotted by Big Bird? No, doesn't seem quite like it. Okay. Oh, that's right, it's an alpha, so it takes like 3 of these. So much. Well, I've certainly botched that whole strat. That's fine. DS did two remake and remake of 3 and 4 before I had voice acting in New Game Plus. Yeah, I probably should get into the Final Fantasy series. There's definitely can agree that there's a lot of classic and beloved games in it. It's just kind of hard for me to get into new RPGs these days. It feels weird to say when I'm so into like Pokemon and all that, but it only just adds fuel to the fire of the reason why I'm just not hopping right into the newest Pokemon games. I've been playing this one forever and still haven't even. Oh, duh! I forgot to turn autosave off. Well, that's fine. At least we get to play the game naturally. So I say I do a Let's Play of your Golden Sun Dawn Gym, but I'll wait until it's fully developed. You need to recommend me some good software. That might be something worth saving for DMs. I'll just say that's probably better saved for DMs at Discord. I'm not sure if I can give you all the advice that is possible, but like I'm not gonna tell you where to get Golden Sun software for obvious reasons, but maybe I could give you some pointers on the hardware that I use at least. I'll leave it at that. What kind of games are your favorite now? That's a hard question. Like, since I've gotten into playing mods this year, a lot of my time has just been like revisiting classics. Like that's why, like this is probably out of the modern games that I've been playing lately. This is probably the one that's gotten the most love. I think the newest game is a combination of mods, random Nintendo stuff like this, and indie games. Alright. Right, gotta find the professor. That's how we get back. Oh, I meant for recording, not for the game. Right. Well, first thing I would say is Google OBS. It's the software I'm using for streaming right now, but it also comes with local recording, and that's actually how I've been doing all my playthroughs for anything that doesn't run on a console. I do have a capture hardware that's for actual console itself, but it's pretty old and it's probably outdated, and the only reason I don't use something else is because because for what I do it works fine and I'm stubborn to upgrade to something new. Cool. Another massive mass outbreak. Oh no, just normal mass outbreaks. You know what? It's 11. It's almost 11. I've been kind of tired today, so probably shouldn't stay up too late anyways. And wow, 3.5 hour stream. That's probably the longest. This is probably the longest stream I've had in a long time, maybe even ever. Usually I like go 2 hour streams, especially on casual streams like this. It's not surprising to even have an hour long stream, but Legends Arceus is just a really easy game to get into and just keep playing. No luck with the shiny, but I've gotten a bunch of progress in other parts of the game, so I won't complain. The video cutouts I won't do. Yeah. You know where to find me on Discord if you want to talk more about hardware and software tying to video editing. I could probably give some tips on video editing. The stuff I use, I mostly only use because it was on sale once upon a time, and I just haven't had a need to upgrade. But I could definitely, if not like tell you what I use, I can give you pointers to better or cheaper things to use. Alright, so gonna just keep in mind, just gonna wait a couple seconds and make sure we don't have an audio delay that cuts off the stream. Basically when I'm oh right, this is not one of the games where you can spin to win, but okay, I see spinning on the preview, so I'm gonna assume that we're good to go. Take care.